Okay, folks, question number 10. We're still on non-verbal reasoning codes, how to solve them. We've got roughly 3 questions in each video to keep the video length short, and so you can have a nice selection of questions. So let's have a look. We have N and O and O. Well, the O and O are both the same. So what's both same about these 3 shapes? So we have white triangles, or we can have white tips of an arrow if you want to look at it that way. So definitely the N must stand for the black one then. So the N is the black color inside the shape, and the O must be in the white internal shading. Now let's change color now to a green. We have 3 codes now. We have P, oops, you don't want to do that. We have P and P, which is common in the second code. So if I look at these 2 shapes, they share the commonality is P is horizontal. That means Q must be a vertical shape. Okay, lovely. Right, let's move on to our third. Okay, before we move on, let's have a look. Our shape is vertical, so we'll have a Q. So that's part of our answer. And our shape's got black triangles, so it'll be an N. So it'll be N and a Q. So that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Could be these 2. So let's look at the last code now. Let's change color once more. We have an S and an S, which are common. These 2 letters are common. What's common between these 2 shapes? Well, the arrows are pointing this way, or the triangles are pointing this way, and T, the triangles are pointing that way. That's lovely. Let's write that down. So S, where you're pointing towards the right, and then we have T, where you're pointing towards the left. Now, if you look at our question, our triangles are pointing towards the left, so we have to select the T. So we have N, Q, T, which stands for newly qualified teacher. Okay, lovely. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. Okay, we got 2 letter codes now. P, Q, R, R. I'm interested in the R and R because they're both the same. So let's see what's common between these 2. Well, it looks like the R and R stands for black and white. Q stands for double black and P stands for double white. So P is white, white. Q is black, black shape. The R is black and white. Now, if I look at my question here, I've got black and white. So I'm definitely going to have an R in the beginning of my pattern. So that's wrong, and that's wrong. Next color, next part of the question. Let's look at the T, second code T, U, V, and W. So we got 4 different letters, so 4 different things are happening. So in T, what's happening? The shape is pointing up. In U, the shape is pointing to the left. And in V, the shape is pointing to the bottom. And in W, the shape is pointing to the right. So if you look at our shape, it's pointing up. So the up one was the T shape again over here. So we have R and T. We join an oops, don't want to do that. R and T. It'll have to be C. Question number 11. Okay, folks, we're nearly finished now. This is the last question that we're going to do in this series of video, and then we might do some more in another video. We have a 3 coded one. Right, let's have a blue. So M and N. So N is good. That means they're both the same letter. So something the same in both the shapes. So something the same in both the shapes is, okay, we got A. So this shape is square inside, but they're both white. This one's black. So the M must mean a black internal shape, and the N must mean a white internal shape. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the second letter. So the second letter here, let's get rid of this, let's rub this out, so we're not confusing anything. Okay, before we actually move on, I think we should just quickly see what we have. So we said M stands for the black, N stands for the white. We got a black shape inside, so we're going to circle the M. It's going to have an M in it. Okay, they all have M's in it. Lovely. Let's move to another color and then another code. So let's look at the second. We have R and R. Now R and R, if you look at these shapes, they got big shape, small shape, that's not common. Small square, small square, that's common. So the small squares are common. So the R stands for the small square inside. Therefore, the S must stand for the big square inside. So if you look at our question, we have a small black square inside. So the second part of our code is R. So we're really joining M and R together. Third color. Okay, let's go for red. Right, let's get rid of this stuff here so we don't confuse anything. And let's go for red. So we look at the third letter now. We have X and X are common. So what's common in these two shapes? Well, the outer shape is big. So X stands for big outer shape. And that means the Y must stand for the small outer shape. So if you look at our question, we have a small outer shape here, small one. So we're going to pick the Y. So we're looking for M, R, Y. M, R, Y is D. And we are finished. Thank you very much for joining us on these videos. From myself, Mr. Imran Iqbal. If you enjoyed these videos and you benefited from them, you please consider subscribing to my channel. And to make sure that you don't miss any of the new videos, please hit that bell button so you'll be notified in your YouTube account of any new videos that I post. Thank you very much for joining us in the videos. I hope this helps you understand the codes and it helps you pass the 11 plus and get that grammar school place. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Imran Iqbal, 1-to-1 Tutor.